Hello everyone, hello, welcome fellow travelers to episode 22 of my playthrough in No Man's Sky Beyond. This is Ducky O'Brien, and today we're going to try something new. We're going to try this weekend event. Wow, 1200 quicksilver, that's pretty good. Let's try this. Now this thing is pretty new, it's added the recent patch, and it is only available during the weekends. And it kind of has like this continuous story going on with it. So you know what, let's do that. Doing it alone because I like being alone. Alright, let's do this. Mission started towards the void. This is my first time doing it. I've not done it before, so... Oh wait, I have to go towards portal. Whoops. Learn more about the disturbance. Knowledge stones detected? What the heck? Acquire glyphic coordinates from knowledge stones. Reach the target planet to begin search. Okay. I love knowledge stones. If we had knowledge stones in real life, I would dig it. You know, I was always saying or thinking, like, it didn't make sense for one giant stone to teach one word, and you spread them in random places. Wouldn't it make more sense to have like all of the knowledge stones in one central location, so that if you wanted to learn the language, that you could just learn it in the span of like an hour, as opposed to, you know, having to search for them? It's just a thought. It's just a thought. Kind of weird that you would like make a giant stone and like dump it in the middle of nowhere. Things to think about in the world of No Man's Sky. Okay, here we go. Okay. Is that the purple thing, or... No, that, what is that? Unknown grave, that's something else. Excuse me. I think I'm getting a little bit sick. It's really cold now. Okay, we are, I guess, looking for knowledge stones. Berry tag, plants, more plants. Animales. See what these are. Oh, it's cute. Like pineapples. And mushrooms. By the way, the first time I found this planet with these type of creatures, I was pleasantly surprised because they look kind of adorable and silly. It's like moving plants. Okay, I have yet to find a knowledge stone. This planet is devoid of knowledge. Oh, there's one over there. I'm gonna scan everything because it's worth scanning stuff. Just got free nanites, free progress towards nanites or other things. Other NPCs, I mean. Okay. I wonder if we can ride that. Looks a little small. You feel like you would squish it. Anyways, yes, the weekend missions do have an end timer, in case you didn't notice. It said the mission was going to end in 32 minutes. So yeah, give it a go if you're playing this game. Highly recommend it. I think it would be more fun if you teamed up with other players, but me, I just like going it alone. Oh wow, there's 2 knowledge stones for the price of 1. That's great. Got portal glyphs. This is... Get the birds too, they're worth more. Usually. Okay. You know what they say, 2 birds with 1 stone. They're referring to the knowledge stone when they had that saying made. Okay. I'm considering making a stasis device farm guide. I don't know if any of y'all will be interested in that, but that's one of the main things that I like doing in this game, making humongous farms. And I managed to create 1 farm that produced 16 stasis devices per cycle. And now with the automated gas harvesting, it's even easier and quicker, because before you could only have 3 atmospheric condensers per planet. Harvesters, whatever the official terminology for that device is. And it kind of limited you, because if you wanted a type of gas, you need to go warp to a different planet. But now with these automated harvesters, you can collect as much as you want if you find a deposit. And you can collect more than what the original setup was, which was, I believe, 250 per condenser, and you could have 3 condensers per planet. So yeah, 750 per planet. Now you can have a lot more. So I appreciate the change. Definitely makes it a lot easier. And I believe they're gonna have automated harvesting of some type. They did some data mining on the game, and the upcoming patches, these updates should include some sort of update to farming. Something about a soil dewormer. It sounds nasty. Something about automated harvesting. So yeah, looking forward to that. I believe wind power was an option as well. Alright, let's go. Knowledge stone. They're so far away. Is knowledge so hard to attain? These trees look very alien-like. Very slimy and moist looking. So we're taking a short detour from our story mission where the Gek tricked us into doing missions for them. So we had to meet each of the 3 cartographers from each alien race. The Viking, the Korvax, and the Gek. And the Viking's like, you must prove your worth by communing with our ancestor or whatnot. Finding out what our ancestor Herc did. So you come back with the relic, they're like, that's great. The Korvax, something similar. And then you come back with the divergence cube. They're like, heck no, I don't want that. You proved it. Let's see this. The carvings on the stone blur before my eyes, distant and cloudy as though viewed through a thick pane of glass. The glassy membrane ripples as my hand passes through it. The stone sings, and suddenly I find I can read the partial glyph sequence. Okay. Uno mas. That means you got the Korvax, and they're like, alright, that's cool. We don't want anything to do with this. Just keep it away. And then the Gek are like, hey, you gotta run missions for us. And I was like, oh, okay, you got me there, Gek. You tricked me. Tom Sawyered me into doing work for you. Okay, let's see if we can... I was gonna get some sodium, but... You know what? I think we're okay. I think I can scan this, though. Yeah. Alright. I wish you could tame the creatures and then be friends with them. It's like that song, Why Can't We Be Friends? No, no one? So, like, that's the only lyrics to the song, pretty much. Just says, why can't we be friends? Oh, what is that? A new animal? Zoom in. Enhance. Those scenes are so bogus. So, that reminds me of a movie, the original Blade Runner, where, yeah, man, just like, is it Deckard? What's the character's name? Anyways, it was just saying like zoom, enhance for like 5 to 10. It felt like 10 minutes. It was a really slow scene where he's just enhancing. Oh my god, that's big. Oh my god, what the heck is this? Why is it black and white? Filmic was pretty good, yeah. Okay. Alright. Taking a drink of some refreshing beverage as they play this game. That was a giant creature, so I had to take a picture. Oh yeah, by the way, these mod upgrades for the jetpack and running, oh, it's perfect. I can't wait to have a full set installed so that I can just fly around anywhere I want, like my original save file. Oh, I was like, there's beast nearby. Wild animals. Anyways, one thing I noticed with the software that I'm using right now, doesn't really let you boost your microphone, and it's a little lower than usual, so I apologize for that, but not much I can do. I really like vanilla OBS in that it always shows the decibel levels for the audio, and I need that because then I know if it's loud enough or not. So usually I aim for the yellow zone, which is roughly around -6. That's a pretty good spot to be in, volume wise. But yeah. Knowledge stone. Give me that knowledge. So I love how these developers push these updates out for free. I really hope that a lot of people recognize that and support the company, because there are a lot of developers that don't do this. They will abandon the game as soon as it stops making money, or if there's any controversy around it, or they'll just release DLC to nickel and dime you. But these guys have been pushing out updates for free, and they're pretty substantial as well. That's why I really like Hello Games and System Era Software. They're the only two developers that have stuck with the game for so long. I'm sure there are others, I just don't know them. Let's get this one. The knowledge stone appears to be rapidly shifting between two positions, perhaps vibrating. My eye aches. My eyes ache as I try to focus. Touching the stone further confuses my senses. It's not vibrating, but also almost seems to exist twice, doubled up, overlapping its twin. Alright, I read that before. With this style, I concentrate on a single iteration of the stone and manage to make out a sequence of glyphs, a fragment of a portal code. Planetary chart received. Okay. Portal detected. Give me that. Give me them words. Teach me. Okay, can I? I cannot bookmark it for some reason. But I'm gonna access this rune while I'm here. Beware, do not something despair, do not gissy. Alright. It's a body encased in ice. It is a patchwork of different body parts. Its ragged beak appears to have been stitched on with animal gut. A handwritten sign in the language of the ancient traders can be seen above the body's head. Some sort of fuel will most likely melt the ice. I think it's saying do not melt the ice. Right? Let's abandon the life form. The panel on the monolith swings shut. The abomination remains trapped. I am thanked by the spirits that live in this place. I learned nothing new. Well, fantastic. Alright, let's call down our plane. And we'll go off to the portal. Speaking of portal, this is how my mind works. It's triggered by words, and it brings up a memory related to that word. So, Portal obviously reminds me of Portal 1 and 2, the video games. And then when I think of that, it reminds me of GLaDOS. Iconic character. I mean, amongst other things like the cake is a lie and everything. But I recently rewatched Pacific Rim, which is a fantastic movie, by the way. If you love mechs, just like a ridiculous movie of like anime proportions. But anyway, GLaDOS is in that movie. She's the AI for Danger Gypsy, which I kind of overlooked. I might have forgotten that, but yeah. It's kind of nice. The infinity of worlds beyond the portal seeps into my mind as I recall the glyphic coordinates I have recovered. One planetary signal pierces through the cacophony. The damaged world beckons, ooh, and cries out as though in pain. Sorry, I'm a little discombobulated. Okay. To the great beyond we go. Spoopy. Oh no, what is this? These chats. Oh my god. This is why I hate multiplayer. Mr. Potato. Viva, what? Okay, whatever. Disturbance detected. Where? There's a disturbance in the force. Oh, I can get the question mark, by the way, reveals an item you can pick up. I can't feel our organs. Bonjour, Quebec. Yeah, this is why I don't like multiplayer. And these planets have one type of animal, so you can scan it, and then you get the milestone for completing all of the, whatchamacallit, scanning all the animals in one planet. Oh, where's the cube? Is it in the air? No, it's in here, I think. Oops. Okay. Trying to pick this up, but you know, let's mine it first. There we go. These are awesome, by the way. They're nice decorations. Highly recommend picking them up. Oh my god, spam is real. Yeah, boy. Yeah, this is why I like it better when there was like people were more spread out. It's like a rarity that you found someone. Also, where was that Where's the mission objective? The disturbance in the force. I think I lost that point. That's a beacon. Oh my god, where is it? Let's collect that last cube here. Is it off the planet? I regret everything. Oh wait, what are these? Hexaberry. Okay. Trying to find a disturbance, but the waypoint has disappeared. See if you can see it with their bare eyes. Can I call down my ship? Yes. Okay, let's see if we can find it now. It's so cluttered that I hate this. Disturbance here, or is it just a portal? Oh, what is this? Someone built a station here. That's pretty cool. Also not cool, because I kind of want it to be like this, you know, like this deserted place, not inhabited. Oh my god, I got spam here with people's YouTube channels. Oh, okay. Yeah. I think I prefer it without any people. It's just better. Okay. Bounds lost label something. An unnatural energy crackles in the airs around the structure, blasting me with waves of static. My suit flashes an array of warnings and errors. Through the noise I can distinguish a pattern, insistent and demanding. The reality of the structure has been breached, the resulting rift spitting static and instability. It might be stabilized, but only with a material sacrifice. Oh. 16 electric cubes? Are you kidding me? If I had that, I wouldn't want to sacrifice it. Well, I gotta go. Also, I absolutely hate the advertisements. The ones that you can collect have a different shade than the ones that are minerals, so it's a little hard to tell sometimes, but you'll be able to notice. You'll get used to it. But yeah, let's go find some. Oh, there's just a hole here. Someone dig a hole on purpose? Okay, let's go look for some cubes. I think they had like a greenish sheen to it. Oh, there's one here. Yeah, it's a bit green. Okay. It's obviously the easiest with the visor, but still. Yeah, I might just do it with multiplayer on, so that I can do less work, you know? I can be lazy. But yeah, I definitely like the game better with the sense of like solitude and a little bit of foreboding, you know? Wait, this looks green. Why can't I pick it up? Yeah. A little bit of loneliness to the game. Yes, I can fly and run significantly further now. It's fantastic. Keep pushing square instead of R3 to pick up the cubes. see if I can spy some greenish cubes floating in the distance. Sometimes the visor doesn't pick it up for whatever reason. I'm not exactly sure why. Oh, there it is. See? There's one right here. The range of the visor might be a lot shorter than it looks. I don't see any greenish cubes here. Let's continue on. I don't want to sacrifice them though. I want to collect them so I can make my base look awesome. Another time, another place, I suppose. Also, man, screw the people putting ads here. Come on, guys. Come on. Where is the spirit of exploration, the spirit of cooperation? It's turned into just, I don't know. It's just so greedy to advertise yourself like this. A little disappointed, to be honest. A little disappointed. Makes the game feel a little too cluttered. Where are all the cubes at? It's become dark. I can't really see that well the difference in color now. Well, if you can't beat him, gotta join him. So I'm just gonna put down like 1,000 communication spheres, all like spamming some kind of ad. I'll bring it to the extreme. Yeah, where the heck are the advertisements? I mean, man, I got it in my mind now. Where the heck are the cubes? Okay. Is that green? No, it's not. There's a giant cube in the sky. Oh, what is that? Station? Kinda looks like a giant garbage dump. Is that green? No, it's not. No, that looks a little greenish, right? Yeah, how come the visor didn't pick this up? Weird. Visor, you're letting me down considerably here. Supposed to make life easier. What is that? Oh, whatchamacallit? It's the wheat thingy-mabob. That is not green. Call these things Rubik's cubes. Okay. Nothing. This visor is failing me. This reminds me of like Darth Vader. You have failed me for the last time. Just chokes him. What's that movie I'm thinking of? Thumb Wars. Yeah, it was so stupid and hilarious at the same time. It was really stupid, but I watched it, I remember. He like chokes the guy and goes poop, and then like his head pops off, but it's a thumb. It's Star Wars done with all thumbs. It was fantastic. Better than the prequels. Don't at me. Yeah, I'm not a fan of where the new Star Wars are going. Yeah, I don't think they're good. I think Rian Johnson kind of ruined the franchise, really. It's hard for me to see the icon with all those spheres up. I wish people were more considerate and put it like further away from the mission objective as opposed to like right on top of it. Let's go. But I think voice is on by default. I might be mistaken. Make sure you turn it off if you don't want embarrassing situations to happen. You're like talking to yourself and it turns out voice is on and everyone else can hear you on the planet. I hope I turned voice off. If not, oh well. So I'll sacrifice the cubes. An unnatural energy crackles in the air around this structure, blasting me with waves of static. My suit flashes an array of warnings and errors. Through the noise I can distinguish a pattern, insistent and demanding. The reality of the structure has been breached. The resulting rift, spitting static and instability, blah blah blah. As I hold the materials close to the surface of the noise, they disintegrate away to nothing in my hands, enveloped by the static. The warnings from my suit become less frantic. The sight no longer poses an immediate threat. Fantastic. Well, my job here is done. Anomalous rift stabilized. Mission complete. Okay, well, is that it? Alright, time for me to go, I guess. What is this? Example, electric cube, green. Okay, oh, someone made containers for us. Get out of here, stupid ads. Okay. Time to go home. If I can find a portal. Return through a portal once visited. Once returned, visit the Nexus to receive your reward. Oh, let's see if I can find it. What is that? It's a base. Oh, is that wire in the sky? That's pretty cool. Oh, that's actually rad. Fantastic work. Alright. That's pretty cool. Alright. See, that's what I want to see more of. Like, awesome buildings and whatnot, but like, just straight up advertisements I don't want to see in the game anymore. Like, period. I think it sucks. Also, like, it's too cluttered. Feels like spam, like it's unwanted. It kind of loses a little bit of mystery and intrigue. What the heck? Landing in a base. That's a pretty decent looking base, I'll give it that. Not what I wanted, but I'll build a base computer here, just so... Uh-oh. I might die here. I didn't die. Fantastic. If it was permadeath, probably would have died. Okay. Where's base computer at? Can I even build a base computer here? Oh. I give up. We'll just head back. Oh man, it's so much better when you're playing the game and you're wondering, like, is anyone else out there? And then you stumble across one person. It's like a magical moment where you're like, I found someone else who plays the game. The chances of that are incredibly low. So when that happens, you're like, this is awesome. But now it's just like they're everywhere. Okay. We shall go receive our reward. And they just kill you. I love how you can just summon it now, as opposed to running into them randomly. This is a lot better. It makes more sense. Now, although I'm complaining, I think the multiplayer stuff is a good move because people want to play with other people. They want it to be easy. So it kind of feels more lived in. So I think it's good for the overall health of the game. I just like the tone of solitude and loneliness. I think it fits more. But you can turn multiplayer off, so you can have both if you want. Okay, let's turn it in. We did it. Is that it? Oh, that's it. I was waiting for something to happen. Okay. Well, that was it. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Also, please feel free to check it out. The Nexus is pretty neat. Go play with some strangers if you want. Play with some buddies. I think it does make the game a little more livelier. I'm not looking for that, so that's why I'm playing alone right now. But anyways, you can do both. You can turn multiplayer off if you feel like playing alone. Leave it on if you want to play with others. You have a choice here. It's fantastic. I hope the story mission goes somewhere. I hope they flesh out some of the background story in the game because it's fantastic. It's incredibly detailed. There was an ARG for that kind of stuff. If you want to read through that, it's pretty amazing as well. Anyways, that's gonna be it for this episode. Thank you so much for dropping by and watching. I really do appreciate it. And if there's any questions, comments, things you would like to see, it doesn't have to be from No Man's Sky. It can be literally about anything. I'll do my best to respond and make a video on it. Drop a comment below, whatever you want to see. Anyways, thank you. And once again, till next time.